good morning, everybody. Hi, it's so nice to see you here today. Oh my, this shirt is I really like the pattern and the fabric of this shirt, but it's about 10,000 times too big for me and it's showing. I look like I'm wearing a set of pajamas. Good morning, good morning. Nice to have you all here today. We're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. I think I've decided, I was thinking about what I wanted to do this morning because today is one of the unscheduled days. Like, we don't have something specific that we're supposed to be doing. I am a little confused about what day of the week is it. Are we Friday? No, we're Thursday. We're Thursday. Okay, cool. We had a really big day yesterday. And I'm really feeling like I wanted to play some stuff. I know that's not very specific. Cramtonus is like, can we do some DBL bosses? No, Cram, we can't do DBL bosses, but I'll tell you a little bit about why. And hey there, Silash for the first time. Nice to have you here. Hi. Good morning. Hey there, Glassum over on YouTube side of things too. So we are going to take a look at the news to start off. And oh boy, am I still losing my voice a little bit from yesterday. That was super fun. Thank you so much for I'm going to get some slippers, but thank you so much for joining me for the raid yesterday. That was really fun with so many new players at the very end there, and we got to see so many interesting outfits for the fashion show. I think I took screenshots of all of them, but I was getting easily distracted, and I swear to God, I missed like at least a quarter of them there. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some slippers, and then we're going to go over the news for Thursday, May 7th. Okay, here we go. Oh man, today I'm in a very good mood, but man, I'm hurting. And I actually also have some hot chocolate too. Good call. Cypher says, morning everyone. I hope you've all had some coffee, and if you have, get some more. Yeah, I actually just went and made myself some hot chocolate too. I'm having a hurting day. You know what I should do? I should grab the heating pad right beside me. Yeah, it's right here. Might as well use it. Oh, goodbye. It's legal. I can do whatever I want. Look, it's even a pretty yellow color. I gave it I wanted it to be cute. So I made it a little cover. All right. We are going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. I think I'm mostly going to be playing solo. I'm going to be working on some dynamic encounters because there's a bunch of different Galactic Seasons objectives that I think I can mix and match today. So I was going to look at them together with you guys. Yeah, Coco! First off, double XP is running right now, and I was wondering if I could grab some of my characters I wanted to level up and go do Galactic Seasons with them. The Cartel Market, inspired by sale, is running until May 22nd. That's 50 to 75% off inspired by items, the ones inspired by the movies and TV shows. I was wondering if you guys have seen any changes to the sales. Like, we haven't gotten any secret like, you know, super sales or anything like that, right? The sale of the day is the Reforged Havoc Squad armor set at 50% off. This is one of the newer ones. This is actually the one I was goo-goo-guying over yesterday. I'm sorry. I have a blue dye in it, and it's one of my favorite recent trooper armors. I really like it. And we had another player who was also wearing it with a very similar but different dye, and a really cool headpiece as well. You like throwing mint in your hot cocoa? When you're feeling anxious? What? I have literal mint outside. Like, do you mean like leaves of mint? That's wild. I have never thought of doing that before. First off, I don't know if it's gonna help me any with my anxiety. That's a much bigger problem than mint can solve. Number two, I'm not doing too bad right now. But number three, that sounds freaking tasty. That sounds really good. I wish I was more comfortable taking you guys outside. I'm pretty sure to go outside right now, I'd have to go past the sleeping, snoring poor Mr. Swtorista. I don't think he'd like that very much. King of Thief King wants to know, does anyone play Stellaris here? Ooh, Mr. Swtorista likes that one, speaking of the sleeping man. I like throwing mint in my hot cocoa. Wow, that sounds good. NB says, outside, what's that? NB, I loved your outfit yesterday. Thanks for sharing it. I really liked it. I liked the way it looked, and I also liked that it made the flag there. That was very cool. So I'm so happy. So Disney had actually sponsored the stream yesterday, and I was like very anxious because, you know, it's very difficult to do everything perfect. When you do a sponsorship, you get this is kind of a consistent thing, not specifically for this time. When you do a sponsorship, they usually send you a big old PDF or a Google Doc that tells you all the things you need to do and things you need to keep in mind. And I'm pretty good at reading them, but I'm not the best at keeping track of everything when we're live. Sometimes things get a little chaotic. For example, I didn't quite even understand who the sponsor was yesterday. Oops, like the agency was so nice and bailed me during, and I was like, oh no, I'm so embarrassed. But it turns out apparently they called the client and the client was very happy. So yay, it all went well. Happy little camper, and it was very fun with you guys doing the fashion show yesterday. So if you missed it and you want to see the fashion show or the raid yesterday or the other raid yesterday, you can absolutely go back and watch it. It's both on YouTube and Twitch recording. Zena says, it helps, and I use both mint leaves and mint extract. It's calming. Oh la la, I can imagine so. And I imagine if you have mint leaves, it's probably calming just to add tasty stuff to your hot chocolate. And, you know, just I feel like going out in my garden in general helps me. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something, but I don't have a picture of it. I'm really proud right now because me and Mr. Swtorista for the first time did garden irrigation, drip line. Is that the right word? Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys a general picture, like kind of what it looks like. And oh my god, everything's green screened out. It's not as neat and tidy as this type of thing, but basically you hook up a special timer and pressure regulator to your hose faucet, and then you run this little stuff all the way through it, and it comes with these funny little connectors that you poke holes in the big hose with, and I'm super proud. Ours is like a little willy-nilly and all over the place. It's a lot more like this here without the white pipes. It's a lot closer to what we have going on in ours. And it's really nice because none of the water gets wasted. The water goes exactly where it needs to go, and Mr. Swtorista doesn't have to stand there anymore with the hose. He can just go turn it on. And technically ours even has a little timer. So here's a really cute one. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is kind of like what I did with some of ours, was just to make us swirly. Yeah, the clothing melting into the skin tone was the best part of the stream. That was really weird. I don't know how or why that happened, and I never want it to happen again. Cypher says, these sales are awesome sauce. I've been saving my Cartel coins big time to spend them. Galactic shopping spree, baby. Cypher says they are also picking up the Reforged Havoc Squad set. So what of the inspired by stuff, what was some of the stuff that you went and got for the sale? Because some stuff is a decent deal, but we didn't see any that were like, you must buy this now. Steve is excited about Stellaris because there's a new game, The Black, which has old Star Wars games devs making it. Let's take a look at that. Upcoming game, The Black. Is that in The Black? Is that in The Black? Oh, In The Black has just launched early access, and this happened literally yesterday. Ooh, that's fun. It's an intense, realistic space combat simulator with serious respect for science. It is laser focused on the pilot experience and features single and online multiplayer game modes plus robust ship optimization or options. That's cool. I don't know if I have any interest in a game like this, but this looks really neat. Do you guys want to watch the trailer really fast? This looks cool. You can mute the crazy music.
Next one, you worked on TIE Fighter? Oh my god, I love those games. When are you gonna make another one? It's like, well, that's what this project is.
Flight system.
We want to recapture that intense, immersive feeling of being in the cockpit in a spacecraft, shooting things and blowing them up real good.
Real Newtonian physics, heavy component damage.
This is gonna be awesome for people who like these kind of games. This is cool
Something I
looking.
can never pass up.
Hubbo! Launch. So this is essentially Galactic Starfighter, but way, way, way better, question mark? But no Star Wars. That's cool. That's really neat. Kudos for making something cool. Hopefully, it's in its early access, it sounds like, so you guys will have to let me know how it's actually going. It gives strong The Expanse vibes. Yeah, I feel it. I think that's just because The Expanse is kind of very, very grounded in science, or at least parts of it are. At least parts of it are. It's very kind of that realistic space vibes. Yeah, very fun, very cool. So that was called In the Black, and it is on its first day of early access. Like, it came out yesterday, I think. Yeah, enjoy. Luna Borea says, re-downloading SWTOR after 5 years of not playing. Excited to get back into it again. Hey, big welcome back to the game. I hope you have fun. That's a really long break. You're gonna see, so go to the character creator. When you re-download the game, go to the character creator. Do that as your like first thing and go check that out because it's pretty cool. You don't actually have to make a character but go through the steps. Dr. Alba says, hello, how are you? I'm glad to catch your stream. Hey Alba, welcome on in. Okay, let's take a look. So what else do we have going on? Double XP, Cartel Market and Sale, Collection Sale 50% off until May 22nd, all of those. There's also a free pet just for logging into SWTOR for everyone until May 22nd, and a free mount for subscribers until May 22nd. So yeah, you wanna get logged in if you wanted to grab those. The Master to Fight bundle is on SWTOR.com/buy until June 9th. Galactic Seasons Season 10 is around till July 27th. And the pilot contest is currently running if you want to show off your passion for fashion. The contest after that is going to be on Pirate contest. And don't forget, you can always go to Swtorista.com/fashion at any time and upload any type of outfit you want to show off and give inspiration to others. We were talking about Dark vs. Light bosses earlier, and the reason I don't want to run them extra is because on May 19th, so coming up very soon here, not this week, not the coming Tuesday, but yes, the Tuesday after that. So Tuesday the 19th to the 25th of May, there will be all the Dark vs. Light bosses up at once, and we will make a special goal to go run as many as possible. I don't know if we'll do them all, we'll just do as many as we can before I die. I think I might even make a spreadsheet for you guys to fill out, to put in any requests for any specific ones you need for achievements. And there's going to be another one of those on July 21st. So if you miss any of the Dark vs. Light bosses along the way, don't worry. We've got a big week coming up. And on top of that, there's another invasion of Dark vs. Light bosses. Yeah. Rikoshi says they still have a soft spot for the faction hangers on the character creation. I do really miss the background. What I wanted them to go check out is the combat style stuff, and I don't really want to spoil it too much. Go check it out. Let's see. Nightlife event will be coming up on June 30th in the summer. Update 7.9 will be coming sometime in the end of May. That's right. And yeah, that Reforged Havoc Squad set is on sale. It's a really nice set. It's still expensive at 1,300, but it's in line with pretty much everything else, if that makes sense. Anything on the dev tracker? I don't think so. Oh, there was a brief outage for Steam purchases, but all players who experienced a delay with getting their purchase should receive them now. Interesting. And the Mac launcher rollout is complete. Please remember, if you have not logged into the game before the second update went out and you experience an issue, you will need to download the game installer from the front page of the website. Thanks. So interesting that they were able to fix that eventually. Did they fix the collection sale? Ah, Capo, I think so. No, Wait, maybe. I think so. Can someone check if there happens to be anyone who has the Shadow Sentry armor set but hasn't unlocked it in collections? I know that's a Venn diagram that's going to be very small. It wasn't successfully 50% off, but I feel like I saw someone saying it was fixed, but it's hard because I can't check it myself. It was fixed? Oh, fantastic. Okay, it looks like they had just missed a couple along the way for whatever reason by accident. So next up, I'm going to be taking a look at Galactic Seasons here. So here's the objectives for the week. Jimmy Jam wants to know, what do you gain from the dynamic encounters? Great question. I'm going to talk about Galactic Seasons, and then I'll tell you a little more about dynamic encounters specifically. Great fun. Yeah, it was by accident. They went back and fixed it. So it was a really weird mishmash of items. And the fact that they fixed it like a day or two later, clearly it was an accident. I was like a little suspicious at first, but the fact that they fixed it was like, oh yeah. And this has totally happened. This happens like literally every time. There's also a bunch of random like bronze mounts that didn't have a discount on them too. So I don't think they did that deliberately, because who cares? Okay, so let's take a look at the Galactic Seasons objectives for this week. Are they gonna return coins for people who buy it? What kind of silly person says, I want something 50% off, I see it's full price, there's no manager to talk to, and I'm gonna buy it anyway? Honestly, that person, they should contact customer support, but they don't have a lot of sympathy from me. People. If you go to the store and you want bananas half price and they're not half price, just don't buy the bananas. Go tell someone, don't buy the bananas. You can buy any other fruit, or just come back tomorrow, or call the manager. Maybe they'll give you free bananas. Steal the bananas. Oh my God, NB. Okay, bananas was not a great example here. If you want that leather purse that you really don't need but want. So let's take a look at the group activities. So there's Ancient Enemies Return for the 2 DVL bosses, as always this week. There is Terror from Beyond. We'll actually probably be running this again on Monday. We just did it for fun in the middle of the week too. Recon Across the Galaxy is doing conquest points with SWTOR, which I did able to be done. I did earlier in the week. Start a banana farm is always an option. Wild. There's a way to do it. I'm gonna start a Cartel market farm. I think if I start growing this now, it might be ready in about 7 years. I guess that's kind of what a security key is. It's your own little Cartel market farm. Money doesn't grow on trees except for security key coins. Sparks of War. Sparks of War is also an objective this week. Oh my gosh, I love it. MB says, steal the bananas from someone else's banana farm. Perfect! We've come full circle of being terrible banana thieves. Pascadena actually did make an interesting comment earlier. A leather purse in this economy? I am so big. I'm so cheap, you guys. I'm so cheap. I maybe not cheap is the right word. Frugal? I am so frugal. I really don't like spending money, especially because I'm a fan of not just buying things willy-nilly, I guess. Buying things more intentionally when you do buy new things, and when possible, buy used things. Like, some stuff's really nice and worth investing into, like things that you're going to use very often, or things that are higher quality. I think it's good. You might as well buy those, especially if they don't really exist in used form yet. But things like purses are like the most fantastic thing to buy used, if you're looking for something that's sturdy rather than something that's kind of fashion based. I really like looking at thrift stores and garage sales for leather purses. I've got a really nice one. I'd been eyeing this one company on, I'll actually go do some quests. Hang on, I want to look at the Galactic Seasons before I tell you all about purses. So there's dynamic encounters on the starter planets is a Galactic Seasons objective right now to do 25. So that's what I was thinking of doing. So Tython, Korriban, Orbma, Teller, Hutta. And then there's also Flashpoint Master, a crafting one, defeating enemies with Altar, Zakadon, and a heal roll, doing missions on Jedi Consular or Sith Inquisitor Origin. So you could double dip Jedi Consular with Tython dynamic encounters and Sith Inquisitor with Korriban, and all of those could be double dipped with the two alter ones, and with double XP. So it's kind of wild. Core Worlds is do missions on Alderaan, Balmora, Corellia, Mekshar, Onderon. And, defeat 15 enemies with destructible objects is super easy. We go do that one on Terrace every time. Okay, so I need to go I want to take a look at my achievements, and this is another type of thing that you can get from dynamic encounters, and it's actually something that I'm personally working on, slowly but surely, kind of as it pops up kind of thing. Let's see, dynamic encounters, did I finish Coruscant yet? Oh, we should look at like Tython, so because I have Tython. So when you do dynamic encounters, what you get rewarded is XP. It's a nice, decent amount of XP. It's a nice, decent amount of XP and an okay amount of credits. And if you're a high-level character, you also get tech fragments, which is really actually quite nice. In addition to those, which are just staples of pretty much every dynamic encounter everywhere. Where's the mastery one? Here we go. It's called the Zilthan. There are some achievements to do, one of each encounter on the planet. Zilthan. One of each. What's this called? Oh! Apparently I'd finish it, but didn't actually claim it. That's funny. Ooh, yeah, the Tython one. Ooh, oh yeah, I claimed it on a different character. So this is the Azilthan Forest Schooner, and it is one of the ones that you can get from doing all the dynamic encounters on Tython, plus a total of 30 dynamic encounters on Tython. So it's pretty easy to actually go and get. There's also some individual achievements. So for example, one of them is Observe Jedi Training, which is doing a little secret achievement, which we have info on the website, and you get this decoration. And there's also a chance of decorations dropping from various encounters. For example, the dynamic encounter on Tython, where you go and clean up the area, it has a chance of dropping little potted plants. Can a pet sit in the front? It sure can. So these dynamic encounter mounts let a little pet sit in the front. Oh, so cute. That is an ugly baby. Hang on, let me pick a less ugly baby. Just a second. Do we have a gold Muvar? I think we do. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here we go. Look at that baby. Look at that little baby on the front. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Super cute. Yeah. So I really like that you can ride around with your pets in these ones. I think that's such a cool addition. So yeah, that's pretty much everything you can get from dynamic encounters. And of course, they're just kind of fun, fast, and easy little missions to go do. So it looks like I have Tython all finished. Tython's just like done, except for apparently killing flesh raiders. Maybe I'll go do that. I don't know. Maybe that might be a good double dip. So the only achievement I don't have is called Defeat Flesh Raider enemies during the dynamic encounter attack Kalikori village, and it wants you to defeat 75 of them, but it doesn't have any reward attached to it, so I don't really care too much. Doesn't the pet block your view on that mouth?
A flesh raider, baby.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Hang on. That's silly. Listen, my pet's butt is way better of a view than whatever I need to see going forward. Look, see? That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, it's great. We're good. We are solid right here. Perfect. Do we have like a mini Gargath we could put there? Have a little booty? Who needs to watch the road anyway? That's right. So let's take a look at Korriban. It looks like it looks like if I do... What am I missing here for this one? I'm at 29 out of 30 for Korriban. Oh my gosh, if I do one more dynamic encounter on Korriban, I'm gonna go get them out. Okay, so I should go do that. It doesn't look... Oh! I can go do dynamic encounters on other planets, right? Like, I can go do dynamic encounters on, say, like, Hutta, but do it with my Sith Inquisitor? Like, there's nothing stopping me doing that, right? Or go do Ord Mantell ones with my Jedi Consular. Yeah, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. If you're after a calming drink, drink chamomile tea. Yeah, that's a good tip. Chamomile tea is great for that. Okay, so let's see. We have the character named Sorcerer Madness. She's level 76. We're gonna go to Korriban. A quicker way to do it is Korriban, port to Hutta. What's that for, Lokiel? What do you mean? To get there? to get there faster. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, so let's go to Korriban. We'll do one dynamic encounter singular on Korriban, and then I'm gonna go to Heta. If you've a Republic relog and do those two before returning to Korriban. Oh, to do a little rotato between the dynamics? Yeah, that's smart. Absolutely. Have you tried time tea? No, I just didn't have enough seconds, minutes, hours. Ha! No, I've actually never tried it. I zoned out so bad the conversation lost me for a second. The observing Jedi training was my last one I needed because you needed to do it 10 times. Oh, apparently I just happened to have done it 10 times accidentally, question mark. Okay, it looks like there's a dynamic encounter going on right here, right now. It's gonna be easy. I need to repel chlor slugs. I can do that. I can do that. Oh, I've got a little baby chlor slug with me. That's funny. This pet is actually from Dynamic Encounters too. He's really ugly. Like, extremely ugly. Oh, have you tried time tea? No? Then it's time to try it. Would that actually taste good? Seems like it'd be a little weird. Don't forget the companion. Oh yeah, you're right. Good call. What is it? Alter and a healer roll? Oh, she doesn't even have alter. Hang on. Alter. And then I would use the little item to get him right away, right? Yeah. Is that the right one? Oh, I need to use the strange holo communicator. Ba-da-ba! Killick Larva. He's Killick Larva, aka Ugly Baby. Okay, and alter set to heal roll. Perfect. So now I'll actually, what am I? I'm like, okay. You guys taught me this word yesterday. I'm doing 1 Galactic Season objective, 2 Galactic Seasons objective, 3 Galactic Seasons objective. Would be doing 4 if I hadn't already completed it. 3, an achievement, and leveling. I am doing quintuple dipping. Quintuple dipping. Yeah. Average Teacup says, jokes aside, we actually drink it here when we have a cold. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah, here we usually drink chamomile tea for its soothing throat effects. Thyme? I'm gonna have to ask Mr. Swtorista if we can grow some thyme. That'd be nice. We have mint, sage, rosemary, basil, dill. I like the dill a lot. It smells really good when you touch it. But we don't have any thyme. Where's the big mama? I thought there should be one over here, but I don't see her. Oh, I guess it looks like someone already did. LVO. Someone already murdered it. Or it died so fast it didn't successfully render. Ha ha ha. I'm just gonna murder random things in the meantime. Because I can. Ha 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 ha. There's a Swtorista Jr.? No. So, Mr. Swtorista. Quintuple dipping! Tankser over on YouTube says, hi all, I just downloaded SWTOR again after years. How are you all doing? Hey there, Tankser. Big welcome back to the game. Do you remember how long ago you last played? Have fun. We have another player over on Twitch who's also jumping back into the game after a big old 5-year break. John from TF2 says, nearly 11 years of playing this MMO, I'm still learning stuff about it. Oh my god. I literally, write about this game for a living now. I have also been playing it since the launch of the game, and I'm still learning new stuff all the time. I feel so, I love it. That's something I really like about it, is I'm always learning new stuff. I love games that are so expansive, I'm probably never going to run out of stuff to learn. That armor is beautiful and sick looking. Thank you, Cypher. I really like this one. So this one is... We can turn off this crazy music. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you guys any more sick of it than you already are. This is the Amended Mystic's Robe. And there's a couple different versions of this that you can pick up. Some might be cheaper than others. And I put a white dye in it for my character. And I think she's wearing pieces of Revan's armor. Revan Reborn Greaves. Apparently I put a different dye in them. I don't remember ever making this outfit, but yeah, I like the way it looks. This must have been a while ago. I don't remember what I put it together for. I was probably just like, I like this armor. Okay, did we actually complete that achievement? Did that do the trick? If so, I'm gonna get my mount really fast and show you guys. If so, that's exciting. Oh, I can play with the music on again. Okay, yeah, music volume. There we go, good creepy music. Dynamic encounters. Korriban. Yay! Look at that. Apparently I haven't done a bunch of the secret ones though, because I'm at 25 out of 85. Complete proud graduates. Wait, why didn't you give me credit? Complete, I'm stuck at 29 out of 30 encounters on Korriban, but I helped with Chlor Slug Disaster Zone. Fine. Fine, I'll go do another one. You can't stop me. What happened there? Rude. Wait, hold on. Is the entire SWTORista site written by you? For the most part, yeah. There is a couple guides about, I think, like, mostly about dailies, areas, and reputation that Zach has written for me. But pretty much, yeah, the whole site was made and written by me, and created by me. Yeah, it's a big, huge project. Luckily, it's something I've worked on over multiple years. It's not something I made overnight. You should have seen some of the earlier iterations. They were much less impressive. But yeah, I really like it. She is SWTORista. There's Mr. SWTORista.
No, the X-hatch. My master's gonna
Is
kill
there
me.
a Miss
Come on,
SWTORista? I mean,
get
that would
back,
be
little
me.
one.
I guess. I'll let you know if we get another wife. If we get another wife, she would be Miss SWTORista, I guess. Everyone just branches off from me. So I'm gonna go do this dynamic encounter and hopefully it'll work this time. May I ask a genuine question about Broadsword? Hey there, Thornstar, you absolutely can. Let me find my little egg catcher. Where's my little egg catcher? Papa! Haven't been playing after they came for a few months, and I'm considering returning, but I'm not sure if it's returning. They haven't been listening to the community. I've been deleting comments, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so okay, so them deleting comments, them listening to the community, and them creating fun stuff for us to play, for me, those are like 3 completely different things. So first off, if they're deleting comments, it means they saw them, or somebody saw them. They tend to be a little heavy-handed on the forums. Part of it's because people tend to be really nasty, and part of it is, I don't know, I don't moderate every single comment, but a lot of people come by and say, I got my comments deleted. If you are interested in talking about the game a little more freely, I definitely recommend the SWTOR subreddit, and they also read that there. Just make sure you're being nice to other people and not being a poo-head. Constructive criticism, not butthole dumb. Oh, why did I leave the dynamic encounter area? Why did I run all the way outside? So second, what do you feel they haven't been listening to the community about? Because we've seen them a lot of times go back and add stuff that people have requested. And then third, have I been happy with the stuff they've been making? Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. But yeah, I'd love to hear a little more specifics about what you're worried about, or what you feel that they're missing out on. I want a Swtorista stream. Oh my gosh, Shelly's so cute. I love her so much. Oh, I think the dynamic encounter is still running. I just gotta try and find one. I've got 25 minutes left, so it should be okay. But I do see there's a lot of people running around doing it. Oh, here's one. Oh, I know what the problem is. I'm so used to doing dynamic encounters on Dantooine, where if I contribute at least once, I get credit. But on these, all of the other ones, you have to complete the whole thing yourself. There's just other people nearby also doing it. Oh my gosh. I've been spending way too long on Dantooine, and then I think the timer ran out. So I didn't actually finish it. Oh, that was lame. Now I understand what's wrong though. At least I got what's going on. That's so 6 says Rails. I've used it for a while and I always thought it was a group of people running it. Right, and most other sites that are similar are a group of people running it. So for example, like not necessarily Wowhead in general, that site's huge, so of course there's a group of people running it, but like the Wowhead articles, there's like a ton of different contributors for that, which is really cool to see. When I was really looking to expand the site from being just kind of like a little blog of my musings, to an actual like fan site, I was actually looking a lot at the site called Icy Veins, which was is a World of Warcraft website. And that one's the smallest team that I found. That one was mostly 2 people, but still 2. Still 2. I've just linked you the drops, and yes, it's just a poster from before. Oh, look at all these little guys. Look at all these ugly babies. They're so fun. Oh, look, 3 for 1 special. Get over here. Yeah! I do have 25 minutes to find them all, and I'm grateful for that. Oh no, this person killed them. Don't kill my babies. Don't kill my children. Luckily, there's a lot of... I'm pretty sure killing them is faster. We figured out a while ago. But it's very satisfying, I don't know, to me, to catch them. There's not... It's too bad there's not an achievement for, like, catch so many, kill so many. Kill is so much faster, but it's so fun. I like wrangling, okay? I'm a little wrangler. Oh, they're so fast. Oh my god. These ones down here, though, I think I'm gonna have to kill them with my lightning, because otherwise I can't catch them. I'm too slow. Oh no! I used to sub to Icy Veins. Great sight back in the WoW days. Oh, that's awesome. Killing is faster and adds to Altar's kill count. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm convinced. I'll do a little of both still. Oh, we need one more. One more only. These guys respawn really fast. I feel like in the past they were really slow. Let me go back and catch up with some of those questions.
I think we got them all. You saved my life. Literally.
Thornstar says, I guess mostly about story content and making new stuff. It started right after the Nightlife event. They made it a pay-to achievement thing mostly, and people didn't like that. Yeah, okay, so I can talk a little bit about both of those. First off, I'm unsure how aware you are, but there was a voice actor strike for well over a year. And not only could they not make anything during that time, but they also, they couldn't make any plans because they didn't know when it would be over. So that really messed up their ability to make story content. But they've been getting back to it. How do you feel about the newer updates? Personally, I really liked it. Like, I really liked doing Masters. The one before that was okay, Galactic Threads, and then I really liked Masters Enigma. So I feel like they're doing story. I don't know what else people would want apart from making sure it was 100% voiced. I would like those few cutscenes that weren't voiced to be voiced, but other than that, I'm pretty happy. Like, no major complaints. As for the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife, I actually don't know exactly which achievement you're talking about, other than, like, you know, the event in general. You could be considered pay to play, I guess, because you need to spend a lot of credits if you're buying the tokens. But we actually figured out that it's way. So should I take the shuttle up and then the shuttle down? I think so. We figured out it's actually way more efficient to go run content, get the tokens that way, and then spend them that way. Like, by a lot. Like, it doesn't make any sense to really buy them with credits. But yeah. That seems like mostly minor things to me, other than the story. Korriban Orbital Station. Good morning, Swtorista. I was getting tired of the delay from YouTube. Just thought I would stop being lazy and grab Twitch again. Hey there, Darthus. I'm sorry. Yeah, the delay on YouTube is pretty high. Hi, guys on YouTube. You put me to sleep and entertain me at the same time. You're funny. But yeah, rest well. You rest well. And thank you for the nice comments over on the YouTube side of things. Atri says you're such an inspiration. No, I just work hard. Swtorista has single-handedly kept this game going. No, not at all. Kudos to the devs for continuing to actually update it, you know. We've seen other games shut down very much in the meantime. And I should go back up the shuttle, but I should go to the one going to Hada. Here we go. Take the bounty hunter looking shuttle. A flesh raider, baby. Why can't I go to Hada? Wait, why doesn't it let me? Why is it grayed out? Am I not allowed to take the shuttle? Because I'm a Sith? That's rude. I'll fly there and I'll destroy everything in my path if I can't take this shuttle. Be warned. Are they still working on the graphical overhaul? I feel like they've mostly finished it, but we have no idea what's coming with 8.0 because of the updates to DirectX 12 and the new shaders. So they were probably like, you know what, we should stop adding anything else before we clear that up. If you have your ship, you can't take the shuttle. That's rude. I feel like I just got scammed. Like, sorry, you have a car, you can't take the bus. That's not what that's there for. Let me down. The only thing I haven't liked recently was the removing of some of the story skips. Oh, that's definitely something they're aware about. That's definitely something they're aware about. So my theory is that they are trying to clean a lot of stuff up because they're trying to work on the eras window. So we know they've been trying to fix the pathway. So if you're a player in the middle of the story, you should always know exactly which quest is next in this purple quest line in the eras window.
Time to break out the big guns.
Big guns? I'll take some big guns. Apparently those skips were really nasty. There was a nice little comment from Today in Tor. Reddit Today in Tor. I might have to dig to find it though. Control F skip? Because Cal's like me and posts a lot. Control F skip? Terminal? I have it. I asked him about it in my... Oh, I'll check my DMs because I messaged him about it. I didn't know about the strike, but I still think that compared to copy update, stuff has been stale. It's like, yeah, so that's definitely a very valid criticism. I think that really has to do a lot with the size of their team. Kotfi was, I don't know if you're actually aware, but Kotfi was actually considered a failure for the most part, the Knights of the Fallen Empire. What they wanted to do was, at the time, they wanted to release the chapters created for it on basically every 3 months or so. I think they maybe wanted to do it sooner, but that's about the schedule they were following, and people freaking hated it at the time. So like I said, it was actually considered a failure at the time. Like, people were not subscribing because they didn't like the model. So I think some of the investment that they put into making that expansion super cool was because they thought it would be successful, but it wasn't. So they actually had to backtrack and kind of try something else. And then, yeah, Coffee was actually meant to be a lot longer. The second expansion was only 9 chapters, and they decided to release them all at once. Yeah. You wish they still made DLC like Rise of the Hutt Cartel? Interesting fun fact that may help you kind of understand why there's less of that kind of stuff. Rise of the Hutt Cartel was actually made at the same time that the game was being created. It was made before the game was even fully launched. And it was also made when they had the full force of the team of over 200 people in the actual office working on the game and getting ready to launch. So there will never, ever, ever be anything close to the first expansion, because they don't have 200 people working there anymore. Wild, you know? Second, we had the Shadow of Revan expansion, and while that wasn't made during the game's launch, there was still a really big player base at that time, because the player base was still a fairly new game as far as things go, and there was actually a lot less competition, I would say, at the time. For example, Final Fantasy hadn't really come around yet, and that's a big competitor for SWTOR 2. Guild Wars 2 was more popular at that time, and I think WildStar was kicking around then, but SWTOR just did have a bigger population at that time. We unfortunately don't know the exact numbers of how many people play on any given day. Oh, hey! Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm so sorry. As I'm like arguing with you, here you are subbing to the channel. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Just trying to give you what I think is a fair answer. So you have the deets. You can make the decision yourself, of course. Since then, the game's population has kind of just gone down. Part of it's kind of just natural. MMOs are going out of fashion in general. The two really big competitors are much bigger, and their parent companies are much more invested in them. For example, EA is the publisher for Star Wars: The Old Republic, and they make $1 billion. Oh my gosh, you're sweet. Thank you.
Scruffy looking nerfers.
EA makes $1 billion from the sports games, so SWTOR is like just kind of this almost little side project. So the amount they feel they need to invest into it is a lot lower compared to their other properties. If we compare it to like World of Warcraft, that's a huge part of Blizzard's whole thing, and same thing for say Final Fantasy. So unfortunately, we'll probably never see anything as big as Rise of the Hutt Cartel again, We probably won't see anything like Knights of the Fallen Empire again because, like I said, it was considered actually a failure at the time, or monetarily, I think.
Another turf war.
And lastly,
So tired.
will we see a new expansion in the future? Yes, and I hope it's good. I feel like they learned a lot of lessons from 7.0. 7.0 I think was actually, like, I really was unhappy with it. Like, I was not impressed. I was not a happy camper. I think here's a quick way to get there. 7.0, they were trying to do this really big change with the combat styles, but they really kind of botched it. Like, I'm really happy with it now, and it's really cool to have it now, but during launch, it was a mess. Big mess. But now, right now, I'm actually pretty happy with the state of the game. They fixed a lot of the major issues that came out with the last expansion. It sounds like they've learned a lot of lessons from it, and they've been being very careful. They've been being very careful with the way they release information and what they want to focus on, which I've been really impressed about, actually. I don't know if you've been catching the developer live streams. I'm guessing probably not if you're not actively playing the game, because why would you? But we just learned some stuff about the expansion coming up, and it's pretty clear, I feel like, that they're trying to learn from the last one for sure. I don't know if not appreciative is a word that I would use. When I think about the Broadsword team and any gaming company, I don't think of them as appreciative. I think of them as they are a business. They provide a product. Like, I can talk about individual people till the cows come home, but in the end, they're a business and should be making business decisions. It's not a volunteer project. But yeah, I've been very happy with the way they've been handling things, and I've seen it as a improvement from not necessarily the company, but the way they've been handling things. So now, if you're wondering, is SWTOR worth coming back to? Ignoring the conversation about it being broadsword or not broadsword or whatever you want to say, I've actually just made a really long 30-minute video about is SWTOR worth returning to in terms of the content. The content itself and like what there is to play. If you really want to do a really deep dive on that kind of stuff rather than the idea of do they deserve my money or do they deserve my community, that's going to be a huge breakdown for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. But yeah, big welcome back to the game if you decide to jump back in, Thorn. And if you wind up with any technical questions, I can probably give you a much more solid answer. Like if you want to know about any specific. Oh, did I finish it? Oh, I did. I was just running around killing people for fun, apparently. Sorry, it's an interesting conversation. Okay, let's go back and answer some more of those questions. We have Rain who says, if someone new came in, what side class and tree would you recommend? Hey there, Rain. Great questions. Do we have any songs about following your heart? I need to start singing that anytime someone asks which class should I play. What's that song about? My ex and their mattress down in Boulder and their car, and I don't know how that song goes. That seems appropriate song too somehow. So basically take a look at the concept of the factions and pick one that sounds fun to you. That's honestly my biggest suggestion. So the Empire are kind of the bad guys who get to do more fun evil stuff. Like right now I'm playing a bad guy and I'm killing things with lightning indiscriminately. I get a force push. Bam! Force lightning! If being a bad guy sounds fun to you, play the bad guys. If being a goody two-shoes, or at least somewhat good, sounds fun, play pub side, Republic side. Second, choose... What are we doing in here exactly? Am I just killing? Defeat the escaped Rancor. Oh, he's not here right now. Is he on a break? Isn't there supposed to be a snack right here? Oh yeah, I can give him a snack. Give him a little sandwich. Snack toss. Oh, there he is. Here, have a snack. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And then second, same thing with the stories. The 8 class stories, all of them are really cool. Right now I'm on a Sith Inquisitor, so this one has a whole bunch of cool stuff about the mysteries of the Force and using Sith alchemy and stuff like that, and all the creepy stuff. Jedi Knight is like the paragon of the Republic, saving the galaxy. Trooper is a very military style story that I really think is neat at the very beginning. Stuff like that, yeah. And as for the trees, here's a more specific suggestion. When you go to create your character, you get to choose which faction, which class origin story you're gonna play, and then you get to choose your combat style. Your combat style, there's a lot of considerations for that. It's like, do you want to play something that's... What's this? Oh, cool. I'm partway through my achievement for Hedda here. Do you want to play a ranged character? Do you want to throw lightning around? Do you want to kill things with a lightsaber? Do you want to use a big gun? Honestly, that's like kind of the biggest considerations. Luckily for that one, although you can't change your faction and you can't change your class story, you totally can change that later on if you make a mistake. Later on in the story, you can add a second combat style, and within each combat style, there's 3 options that you can also switch between once you get slightly higher level than when you first make your character. So don't worry too much about that. The actual tree that you're going to use, the discipline, just use whichever one they start you off with until you're a little more comfortable and familiar with the game. Thornstar says, thank you so much. Your opinions were really helpful. I'm glad. And thank you so much for supporting the project so I can keep yelling at people about how they're wrong or they're right, you know? But yeah, have fun. And yeah, they are being very cautious and careful with their resources. I absolutely agree with that. They are being cautious and careful and trying to be as realistic as possible because of the way that 7.0 launched so messily. So messily. Yeah, EA owns so many other games. The Sims makes them a ton of money, so that's one of their big focuses too. So what do I do now? I'm all done. I'm all done. I guess I could go on a Jedi Consular and go do missions on Ord Mantell? Yeah, I think so. Rel says, I might download the game again. I've enjoyed what I did play, but I didn't progress very far, but I loved what I played. Might as well. It's free, right? You can just download it from SWTOR.com or Steam. It takes about 3 hours to download. And then you're good to go. Thank you, Arteris. Listen to your heart. I don't know the rest of the words. Pick your faction. Do you want to shoot lightning or rocks? I don't know what you're picking.
Let's see what we can make of you, shall we?
And I don't know why, but listen to your heart when you create a character. Oh, perfect. Just wonderful. We're done. We're done. We're done. Is that the one? Sold. Sold. You guys had such a good suggestion. Thank you very much. That was perfect. That was like exactly what I wanted right there. Done. I feel like I should just end stream right now. Things are never gonna get any better than that felt right now. But Rain, big welcome back to the game. Absolutely. So yeah, in the end, my kind of opinion is SWTOR unfortunately will never ever have as much content as we wanted to have. If literally the biggest game in all of MMO history, which is World of Warcraft, still has players complaining about it, we're never in SWTOR gonna get exactly what we want. I like to kind of say there's never gonna be, while SWTOR doesn't release enough content that players are consistently satisfied, I think it's still at a decent pace recently, especially with the way they've been handling the updates after the writer's strike was finished. And now that they're kind of catching up with that, it's been getting even better. For example, I've been happy with a lot of the non-story content too. Like the dynamic encounters and the biomes has been really, really neat to go explore for me. As much as I gripe about it, I have been enjoying it or I wouldn't keep going back. Swtorista problems. Okay, let's see. I was gonna go to Ord Mantell because I'm pretty sure, I guess I should double check it before I say that. I'm pretty sure I have to work on the achievement for Ord Mantell there. Mastery, here you go. Yeah, I still need to do plenty on Ord Mantell. Got it. We would like more content, but we need a bigger player base for that. Pretty much more investment, however you want to call that. More members of their team to work on stuff and more financing for them to do that. But I am not a business person, and I would never be the right person to make those decisions. Y'all, I make stupid business. I do the business, everybody. Where's our Cartel? I don't even remember. Here it is. Okay. I do not make a lot of my decisions for my business based on money. I'm really sorry. I really should. I'd probably be a little happier if I did sometimes, but I like making stuff that other people enjoy, and sometimes that's not profitable. Like a lot of the time. A lot of stuff I make, you guys are very nice and show your appreciation for, but sometimes it was a waste of like dollar to time ratio or whatever. Don't care, gonna keep doing it anyway if it's useful. But they're a business and they have a publisher and they have an actual company and they have salaries to pay and stuff like that. And they have to justify their very existence like kind of constantly. So they don't get to make decisions the same way I do. Hey Swtorista, any tips for growing a guild? Hey, great question. I'm gonna come back to that one because that's a really big question I'd love to answer. Let me catch up with some of the other questions and see if there's any easier ones. Before that I can knock out. Listen to you. Lorestar says, I think last time I was playing, I was training this droid, the Basilisk droid. Yeah, Bessie! Bessie is one of those other crazy, complicated things that I complain a lot about, but really enjoyed as well.
Out of here?
I'm still working on her, too.
Help me out and you'll see.
Huh?
They'll all see.
Okay, so I should get Alter out, right? Oh, it looks like I actually have... Do I have Bessie with me right now? No, I don't. She expired. Darn. She expired. Oh, no. Look. She's right here. I do have her, sort of. Oh, look at my cute baby. Look at her. So cute. Apparently I was working on it on this character. That's awesome. But we need to get Alter, which for whatever reason I don't have on this character. That's very silly. Let's grab him. Let's do some quintuple dipping. Okay, I need to use the item. Uh-oh, the item's in my inventory somewhere and I don't know where. I think it's the Cubaz box. Does it work? Yes. 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 Yes? And? Where's Alter? What happened? Wait, you guys, I need some help. I need some help. Okay. Help me find Alter on this list. Shouldn't he be in the rewards section with everybody else? Do I have to like log in, log out? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I thought I accepted the little quests. What happened to him? I'm gonna go a little crazy if I don't figure this out. Maybe if I log in, log out, it'll fix it. Yeah, Runuk. Runuk is where Bessie was. Bane says, there is some insight. I love supporting with buffs and not healing. Is there a class that would lean into that? No, we don't have a support class in this game. Most classes do have at least one fun little buff to help people, but it's not really what you think it is and not anywhere close to what you want it to be. So no, unfortunately. Robot Puppy! I wish they would allow you to pick discipline on creation. I think they wanted to keep it simple so you don't go insane if you're a new player. How are the classes in terms of balancing versus each other? Like in PvP and raid content, I have never done either. Hey Blood Moon, great question. We were actually talking about that yesterday and I was able to pick the brain of one of our very experienced players from our raid team, Val. And we had a player coming in asking like, I'm playing sniper engineering. Is that still okay? Like, I mostly play solo, but will it still be okay when I go into to do more difficult content? And basically they were like, yeah, even the ones that used to be kind of bad are mostly balanced now, and even the ones that players sometimes tend to be negative about, our experienced teammates were saying, yeah, I've seen some players, as long as you're good, to really pull some huge numbers with them.
And their freedom droids out of
So
here?
right now they are balanced enough.
Help me out and you'll see.
The only one I've seen that is kind of more consistently been suggested is if you're healing, check out Commando. A lot of people have been saying that's really the best one right now. As in terms of DPS, go nuts. PvP is a lot more complicated though, because PvP is a lot more skill based by like a huge amount. And I found, especially like for myself as someone who's not like a super skilled player, I have an easier time playing certain classes just because for whatever reason they click better. And because PvP is so frantic, those are kind of gonna want to be the ones that I suggest playing, the ones that you can personally like understand and perform better at. So for example, I tend to play my Vanguard tank in PvP just because I know how to play it. And when I'm not playing my Vanguard tank, I like to play my little stealthy character just because I mostly only need 4 buttons for that one. And it leaves me free to run around and crash into walls and stuff like that otherwise. But yeah, have fun. Good luck. Either way, don't forget you can kind of play for free for a while if you want to. Thanks for the information about discounted unlocks. Log back in after half a year to grab some stuff for all the characters. And I got the Visions lightsabers. Yeah, awesome, Steve. Very cool. And hey, Dr. Gameology. We were just talking about the May the 4th sales going on right now. That's awesome. Enjoy spending those Cartel coins. Hopefully you've been getting some free ones from like the there we go. Here now I finished it. From the security key. Oh, did I never get Alter out? Let's see. Did he wind up showing up? Where is Alter? Does anyone know how to help me fix this? For those still playing, if you mess up in a storyline enough, you screw up the date night recovery. Is there a way to rewind it? I don't think so. I think you're just SOL. If you can't get the date night and you're past the point where you'd start the romance with them, I think you're just out of luck. I hope they add better support for that in the future, but right now, nope. I just downloaded the game, says I am Binox yesterday, and I have no idea what to do after years of not playing. Hey, make a new character. Just start a brand new level 1 and go from there. That's honestly, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's really the best way to do it, to be very honest. To be very honest. Yeah, we're gonna get Ryloth. Isn't that cool in the expansion? Yeah. Trying to catch up with all the questions. Darth Kunis says, "Hey, I do the Dantooine dynamic encounters and see people not being affected by the spores, like around Dr. Spores." Yes, yes, correct. There is a special little terminal. Darth Kunis, I'm linking it for you in chat. It's going to be quite a bit messages down from where you first posted. It is a little blue terminal, and as you rank up your reputation, you get the ability to talk to the terminal and get a protection buff. One of the earlier buffs only protect you from the weak spores, and the later buffs, as you rank up your reputation, protect you from the heavy spores. I need to kill separatists, but I can't find Alter. I think Alter is broken. And yeah, I haven't been able to do the core, the orbital core either. Too hard. Hello, I got some good news this hiccup. I got to level 40. I'm grade level 3. Nice! I don't know what grade level 3 is, but congratulations, I guess. Level 40. Nice shot, though. You need a search bar for our companions. I don't. It should be. He should be like right there, right? He's still not there after logging in, logging out, and me using the mission. Or maybe I have the wrong. Maybe I used the wrong item. No, I used the holo communicator. Maybe I have the quest in my log. Hang on, that could be it. The other quest could be in my log. No, I'm apparently just cursed. That's fine. Bessie, we're gonna go around and kill stuff. How's that sound, Bessie? She likes it. She likes to murder my little dog. I'm still catching up with chat. What robe set is Sansia wearing? This is actually the one of the newest ones. I think it is the newest. It's called Bionic Overlords. It is 25% off for the Inspired By sale. It's inspired by Dirtball. Poor Ken Val, he really is. He is really a copycat. Poor Ken Val.
Yeah, got him. Let's see the brass at Garnick laugh
Ken
at
Val
my
date night when?
unorthodox methods now.
Weirdo. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other Korriban ones? Yes, but I need to take a speeder. Why do I still have my captured little cryo guy from Dantooine? Yeah, he's so weird. He just stays there. Can't you just reclaim it from collections? I did. I claimed it from collections. I believe you chose the mission of Alter, not the instant mission. Let's hang on. Compact. Maybe my inventory was too messy. Alter. Claim Alter. Oh. Item inventory is full. The following items have been mailed to you. Maybe that was part of the problem. And here's the instant holocommunicator. Here's the quest. I press accept. You already have completed Altersock Adon's recruitment mission. But where is he? In the rewards section. He is not! Where is he? For any issues or concerns, please visit Swtorista.com. Why doesn't she have the answer to this? Can anyone tell me how PvP matchmaking works? Yes, there is brackets. There's brackets. I forget exactly what they are off the top of my head. Level 80 is the big one. And then it's like 15 to 40 and like 41 to 79. I forget exactly. I never remember those. But yeah, you get bracketed. The lower brackets, though, heads up, they tend to be a lot slower to pop. Hey, have a good one, Dr. Gameology, and hey, everybody coming in. For Alter, you have to collect the item from collections. You have to open the instant mission for it like twice. It's odd. I tried! There he is, first inventory line. No, this is the one to do his alliance alert, and I also can't use it. Try the companion alerts. Oh, that could be it. That could be it. That could be it. What is this? What have we got going on? I don't know what it would be called. The last of his kind? Nope, that's a Wookiee. That's before the song. Stranger from Cubindi. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so dumb. I found it. Okay, alright. Character broke? Time to delete and start again. Thankfully, it's double XP. Oh my god, you freaks deleting your characters. No. When I got through a 7.8, had a cold, the date night patch showed up in my ship's bedroom, and I was able to finish. That could be it. That could be it too. It could be something about you can't do it during that part of the story or something like that. Any good suggestions for returning players? Absolutely, Tankser. Okay, so you've got a couple different things, and then we'll go answer that lovely guild question. So first off, if you're looking how to play your class, we have this wonderful guide. Hey, Brianna, I'm sorry I missed your message. What'd you say? We have this wonderful guide called Basic Class Guides, and they are basically the way to start learning your class without just button mashing. There we go. I now have Alter. I now have Alter. Look at that. Amazing. Shockingly, he was here the whole time. I'm just really dumb. I was looking at my quest log instead of my alliance alerts. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back to Orbentel. You actually do have the answer? LOL, it's an old video from 5 years ago. Oh my god, really? I make these guides and I make these videos and then I forget what I've made. And I forget the answers that I've gotten for myself that other people asked me. Is there a kyber crystal that looks like blood? Not really, there's no dark red one, no. So yeah, going back to Tanexer, go take a look at that basic class guides. And I also have a general returning players guide that I'll actually link for everybody here, returning player tips. And this is just a really good guide. I think I updated it like just last month, like it's fairly recent. But that basic class guides thing is gonna be awesome for you, and I think you're really gonna enjoy that quite a bit. I think I'm trying to get to the taxi. I got super distracted when I found Alter. Okay, let's talk about this guild comment. Any tips for growing a guild? So first off, I loved Breeze's comment who said, I grow guilds by planting the guild tree seeds and watering every day for 15 minutes. Everybody go home. We now know how to grow a guild. No other thing to do there. Wait a second, are you the Swtorista? Hi, the one. I'm the real one. See my helmet. See my helmet. I'm actually a clone. Shh, don't tell anyone. Numu says, the basic class guides have been incredibly helpful to me after reading my passives for hours. Just blinking at the guide did the trick. I love them so much. They were so much work. But I really enjoyed going through and learning the 48 classes, or disciplines, at least at a very basic level. And I love being able to hop on a character, look at the basic class guide, throw my abilities on the bars in order, and be able to actually go play like operations and stuff and actually do well. Clone is like a bot, so Swtorista is a bot? I'm not a bot. Okay, so let's talk about guilds. So first off, I'm actually not a fan of telling people to start a guild. Or if you accidentally inherited a guild, I don't recommend growing it. This is because it can be really, really hard to get things off the ground, and doing a successful guild, one that lasts more than just like a month or two, is something that requires a lot of tending like a garden, and almost always requires at least more than one person contributing towards the
Is this channel
growth
secure?
of the guild.
Look, I'm trying to get out of this whole separatist business, but they have information on me. Help me destroy it? I dropped a stealth generator outside the base. That'll get you in nice and quiet.
Forgot the stealth generator. We need that. Where's my force speed? F for force speed. Hang on, I'm gonna unlock my bar. So, in every case where I've seen someone is a guild leader and there isn't like a second in command, or they're not, I don't really love the word, but they're not grooming someone to pick up their spot eventually. The second that person gets busy with real life, the guild just dies. So that's why I really don't recommend just creating a guild or trying to grow a guild by yourself, or with just someone random you found online. If you want to be part of an active and growing guild and help grow a guild, I actually highly, highly, highly recommend joining an existing guild and volunteering there instead. Maybe you could volunteer as a raid leader, as a role play night leader, as someone who helps with the crafting and the bank stuff, or getting materials, or organizing any type of event. That's really the best way, I think, to spend your time, so you're not wasting on something that's going to fall apart next month. And with that said, let's say you do have a guild that's already a little bit established. You've got multiple people who are interested in helping with it. As a guild leader, the best things you can... What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm sabotaging the databanks. Oh, I see. Here's a databank. I got it. I understand. The things you can do as a guild leader: one, when you do have volunteers, make sure you're supporting them in any way possible. So like when a raid leader says, I'm struggling with this, do your best to help them with it. Make sure you're listening to them and supporting them, because your volunteers are like the lifeblood of a guild, whether they have an official title or not, you know? Let them know they're appreciated. Make sure they have the support and any tools you can get for them. For example, one of the things we set up for our guild a while ago when we started getting more active was we set up a Discord calendar. It was like $5 a month or something like that. Very cheap. Very, very well worth it. And it allowed our raid leaders to have a whole system for having people sign up instead of them just trying to keep track of it with like a pen and paper, pretty much. And sometimes it's conflict resolution. Like, I'm really struggling with this member. They tend to... We are kind of clashing on what type of raids we should run. If you can, conflict mediate and stuff like that. Oh, how do you zoom out like this? Yeah, let me link that. Let me link you how to zoom out. I like that a lot, that trick. And I'll put that in YouTube chat too. If you don't have many volunteers yet, the biggest thing you need to do is run events. Make sure you have a way of sharing how to run those events. So these days it's 100% Discord is what people use. Nobody uses really anything else at the moment. But whatever system you choose, have a way to showcase what events are coming up, when they are coming up, how to join them, and what you need to join them. So if it's an operation, you need to say date, time, time zone. Very important. Very important. Oh, I shouldn't just go around killing people. That's not what the dynamic encounter needs, darn it. If I go deeper in, is there more inside here? No, there's not. So I have to kind of compete with everybody else over here. Want. But I can use the stealth generator, which is kind of cool. Ah, there's one. And so date, time, time zone, requirements. So requirements for an operation could be level 80, subscribe to the game. If there's a gear score you want them to have, make sure to put that. Personally, I like to put no gear required for story mode operations. And what faction you're on. Is it something that you just show up for and it's first come, first served is how to join? Or do you have to pre-sign up for it in some way? If you have to pre-sign up for it, do they need to tell you which class they're going to be? Or rather, which role, tank, role, healer, DPS? Do they need any experience? Do they need to know anything about anything? Or are you willing to take along brand new people? After that, for events, it's all about patience. It's just patience. when you're running events. If it's like a roleplay event, same thing. Date, time zone. What faction, if it's a specific faction. Do you need any experience, or are brand new people welcome? Making sure people know that they're welcome to join events and they're not excluded can be really important too. I run a guild, and as it's time consuming, it is worth it 100%. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, good luck. Yeah, so those are kind of some, I could talk about this literally for the next like 40 years if you let me. It's probably not a good idea though. But yeah, being patient with people, being understanding, and organizing. But yeah, I don't recommend doing this all by yourself because you will die. In our current guild, the one that I'm in called Nexus, we actually have 2 different co-leaders. One, oh no! This person came out of stealth and clicked it. That makes me sad. Darn it. Darn it. I guess I have to go find another one. I don't like this one very much. Oh, I'm done. I can go delete personal data now. Above it? Oh, hi, I recognize that name. Hey, Matix. Hey. So yeah, in the guild that I'm in right now, we actually have one person who's fully in charge of all the administrative stuff. So basically kind of keeping track of the Discord and doing any requests for the Discord. And if they're not a technical savant, then it's their job to talk to people about adding any technical things to it. And that's actually, I believe, it's Robin right now. Please don't quote me on that if I'm wrong. I haven't been keeping good track lately. And then they are the holder of the Discord is their most important role. Yes, I'm the secretary, that's what we call it, yeah. And then we have another person who's in charge of like making decisions for the guild, like should we change server? Should we add a new rule that we allow or don't allow something? Oh my god, I'm literally just going through and pressing the wrong buttons. Access personal data bank. Mass delete records. Steal the data, it may come in handy. Okay, no space barring through that one apparently. Okay, so are these about to reset? No, but I have one more to go do. I wasn't sure how to get to this one. Oh, this one's up on the mountain, that's right. I used to run a guild back in the day. It was so time consuming. I had to be on top of things and had to spend a lot of time, interacting with my members because I knew if I didn't, it would die. But I also had officers to help me. Yep. And I agree with that. Running a guild is huge time sink. I don't have the time to do it right now. I have done it various times. I have done it twice in our previous guild as our head guild leader. I'd been once the leader of our SWTOR guild specifically, and oh my god. Time consuming and stressful. I don't think I would say I regret it or anything like that though. There are some things that I wish I'd taken less seriously. I guess would be my only my only real regret. But I don't know how I would have had the maturity at the time to know which were important or not important. I definitely know that a lot better now as someone who's been on the earth a little longer. Like, don't spend time arguing with people who are like, they just want to argue. They don't want to actually find a solution. Or sometimes people are just upset and want to argue because they're upset about other things, not necessarily at you or the actual situation. These are more like life lessons in general, though. Ah! I always forget how to get up to this one. Every time it happens. Every time I get lost. Every time I forget how to get to this stupid separatist commander. He's in such a cool little spot. I literally see 2 other people trying to get there as well. Is it up this way? Ah, it's up this way. It's up this way. Please say Board Mantel. This war with the separatists has been going on for 15 years. We're tired. Guild didn't happen like that is like politics. Yep, and every guild is gonna have some type of drama. It's just the nature of when people come together and they have strong feelings and make strong relationships. It's kind of a good thing. You can't run a guild with a power trip mentality, it won't work. And it's hard to balance because if you run a guild with a completely hands-off approach, it also won't work, you know? It's hard. It's hard. Like trying to think about something that really upset me way back in the day. Back in the day, someone was posting some pictures that were mildly inappropriate. Not super inappropriate, but mildly inappropriate. Like, we had rules against, like, don't post naked people. But we didn't have a lot in between. And someone said, could we remove these ones? And I was like, sure. I just moderated them, but someone got really, really, really upset about it being moderated. They didn't really want to talk about it. They just wanted to be angry. And that's fair. That's fair. And they decided to leave. But that was like something like consumed way too much of my time that it shouldn't have. Something that I was really upset about, that I think I had a right to be upset about, was one time we were having an argument within our guild. It wasn't over anything super serious. It was more just like one of our guild leaders was not quite telling the truth about a situation. It wasn't anything terrible. It was about raiding or something like that. And another leader used some technology that we had at the time to check their private messages to confirm that they were lying. And they were lying, so they weren't necessarily wrong, but it was so... It felt so inappropriate and invasive that it was like, oh man, I was so upset about it. I was so mad that and they knew I was so mad that they literally just left the guild instead of having to make me deal with the the administrative side of like kicking them out. Thank you, by the way, way back then. For doing that. I was so upset. That's the kind of stuff that, like, yes, it takes other things that take time. Something that took time in our last guild was we had a situation. We couldn't get it resolved. We couldn't get support from our leadership. They were just kind of ignoring it. All the suggestions we got, they ignored. They wouldn't spend time on actually dealing with it, and it was causing a lot of stress for our members. So we actually left the guild altogether and made a new one. So that's why I'm in Nexus now. A lot of the same people from before, though. So yeah, it can be a lot of time, and that's just porting everyone over, making sure everyone knew where to go, setting all the technical side up, setting up the new set of rules, setting up a new way for someone to be elected. I was technically the guild leader at the time, but I wanted to find a really good way to pass it down. That was super time consuming too. But yeah, these days I don't think I have the patience to be a guild leader. And even if you ignore all of the like talking to people and dealing with situations thing, just the running events and stuff like that, and the organization of guild stuff is huge. It's huge. As I'm sure many of you who are in Nexus here know, if you've ever volunteered to run any event ever. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if Hada would be back up yet. They restart every half an hour or so, right? Going up and catching up with some of those questions. Hawkeye says, I'm a founder and I just started playing again this week. Oh my gosh, wow, you last played in 2018. Is level 75 still the max crafting level? Oh, okay, so level 80 is the max character level right now. I think level 700 is the max crafting level. Don Polyon says, how do the dynamic encounters go today? Pretty good, pretty fun. Oh, that's fun. That's a dynamic encounters or something Hawkeye, who's returning, has probably never seen before. Oh, good. Oh, excuse me. Good. Some more came back up on Hada. Yeah, there's been an expansion, at least one, maybe more since you last played. Discord link. Let's see if I can get that to you in YouTube. It's a little funky. A test of a good guild GM is how they deal with drama. It happens anytime there's a big group of people. Yeah, I like... Sometimes people say, I want to join a guild without any drama. And I'm like, okay. Join a guild without any people in it then. Drama just is formed by people having strong relationships and strong feelings about what they're doing. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Dynamic encounters are really fun when leveling feels good and the rewards are good. Yeah, it's been really cool to kind of run across them on some of my leveling characters too. I'm just doing them on my max level characters. Oh no, I'm actually leveling. Oh, I'm such a goober. I should have had like a double XP boost. Not a double XP boost, but an XP boost on this whole time. I'll go grab one right now amongst these birds. Quick question. How would I get to the Black Sun planet? There isn't a Black Sun planet. There is a Black Sun gang, and they're on Coruscant. What are you trying to do specifically? Are you trying to do a specific quest or something like that? A little XP boost. There is a planet called the Black Hole. That is something different. Let me know if that's maybe what you mean. You're trying to do a Pacific quest? Okay, which one? Which Pacific quest are you trying to do? Yeah, if you're trying to do the black hole one, that's on the planet of Corellia, and you have to take a little shuttle. Here he is. Here's the guy I was looking for. The level 40 quest. Do you know what it's called? Pumpkin says, thank you for the advice, Swtorista. I run a guild and it's time consuming. Yeah. Tankster says, I really want to get into crafting also, and these videos will help. I have 2 crafting accounts in another game. Haha, thank you again, Tanks R. The name is from an EQ, Tanks R Pepple too. Oh, Tanks R, cool. In this game, you only need 1 crafting account. There's no point in having multiple accounts to craft. However, there is a ton of point to have multiple characters to craft, which can be really, really, really fun. Oh yeah, a fast way to get to the black hole would be to press the icon. Oh, no. If they're level 40, it won't show up there. My crafting is level 700. The one thing that I wish I remembered what set of legacy gear was my DPS gear. LMAO! Good luck, sucker! I can't keep track of my gear and I'm level 80! Sucks to suck! Hey, Bloodmoon, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the project as I'm making fun of someone. But yeah, big welcome back to the game, Hawkeye. I can't help you with that specific problem, but if you wind up with any questions, feel free to drop them in chat there. If it helps Sunny, but they'll have pieces with the words crit, power, alacrity, accuracy. Those ones will be DPS versus tanking.
We can split the loot. Nemros guys will never know.
Ever seen a hut in latex? You don't want none of that. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if that's what I deleted? I know there was a comment from Bass, and I'm just trying to find it now. My guild is like a government of my country. GM only wants to share power with his friends, and his friends don't want to do anything but enjoy the higher rank. Yeah, and that's the point where I'm like, there's a million guilds out there. Like, for those of you who are looking to join a community, I've just linked the Guild Finder, which is a tool that we made to help you figure out what guilds are available for you to join. I need to do some updates on it. I've been just gathering feedback the last little bit. But the things you want to look for is, do they have a calendar? Do they have multiple volunteers, not just one person? Do they have ways to chat with each other? Is there Discord? In their Discord, has someone said anything in the last couple of days? If no one said anything in the last couple of days, not great. You want somewhere where you can actually chat and ask questions and stuff. Yeah, sorry for yakking so much about guilds. Reno Nato says, thanks for your service, Swtorista. I've been reading your guides for eons. They've been so useful. God, you've been enjoying them. You've been enjoying them. Robin, after being the secretary, if you could sum up some advice for being a guild leader in like one message, without it being 40 paragraphs, which is, I know you could totally share that much info, what would you say? Do you think we'll ever get to Grudo Mando helmets eventually? No, probably not. I don't think so. Imagine if they added proximity chat in this game. I kind of love the concept. I've seen people play I always want to say R2-D2. Red Dead Redemption 2, not R2-D2. I've seen people play Red Dead Redemption with the proximity chat, and it seems kind of cool and fun, but kind of everybody on this, they have an individual server where they've kind of like all agreed to be doing roleplay and not be too weird, right? Like, I assume you would have to like be accepted onto the server and agree to not be a little freak, or at least not a rude freak. Oh, I just got a decoration. Yeah. Arteris says, here's a guild suggestion. Join dying guilds and wait until everyone goes inactive and you become leader. Then pillage it for all its money and items and then leave, LOL. I mean, this is potentially a good way of making money, I guess. Oh, did the Alliance alert? Oh man, it reset before I got to finish it. Chicken nugget. Darn it. At least I got a decoration. That's like the absolute worst way to join a community, though. Visitor says, I made a guild. I am in there alone and push all my schematics in there because I have a decoration project, but I do the daily grind on another guild with people. Yeah, I actually have that too. A personal guild is what we like to call it. Personal guild. Rolling back down. I think I've caught up with most of the comments. Concept is great, but the griefers, yeah, I would never want proximity chat in this game. I'll cry. I'll cry every day. I'd cry at least once a day. I'd have to put a little bucket to save my tears, like a rain barrel, so I could go water my plants afterwards. Proxy chat is amazing in a dinosaur game called The Isle. Like having a dino-shush jump out at you and goes ooga booga really spooks me. Does it make you go, ah, when you hear ooga booga? Yeah, so joining a guild and it dying and you getting all this stuff is actually a pretty common question we get in here. Like, what do I do with this guild? And my answer is always, don't try to grow it. Take the stuff. If anyone cared about it, they would have logged in recently. Send a guild mail to everyone to let them know what happened, and then kick everybody out. And congratulations, you've now gotten a personal guild. Log into one of get someone to help invite one of your alt characters, let them own the guild, kick everyone else out, and then go join a real guild on your main character, and ta-da, you've now inherited a guild bank just for you that you can use, and you never have to worry about losing it if there's nobody else in the guild. I just want a guild that will not kick me because I work 5 days a week, 16 hours per day. Yeah, so there is definitely some guilds that have a focus, especially conquest guilds, that have a focus on completing X amount of conquest points per week, because their guilds have a limit of 1,000 people, or 1,000 characters more importantly, and if your character's in there and you're not actually actively playing it as much as everyone else might be, then you're kind of taking up a slot that someone else could actually benefit from. Though those type of guilds are definitely in the majority. However, most guilds will do some type of purge at some point. For example, our guild, I think we used to have to do a purge more often. What are we at? We're at 747 players, so we won't have to do one again until we get closer to it filling up again. But when it does get full, we do something like, if you haven't logged in the last 6 months on this character, if you haven't said anything like, I'm away, please don't kick me, and we give everyone lots of notice and stuff like that. But yeah. I'm sure some guilds are just crazy and kick you out for no reason, though. What's so great about Conquest beyond just titles? Oh, yeah. So, first off, titles are really fun. Some people, that's really interesting because it's something to go chase down and fight for. I've had a lot of fun with my previous guild in the past trying to get the first place. It's just something fun and cool to do. But apart from that, Conquest is a great way to earn credits and to earn currency. Is a really nice way to do that, especially if you're in a guild that also does the large conquest yield. Your galaxy conqueror? You have all the conquering planets? Wow. Ooh la la. I don't join conquest guilds, so I don't have that, but I have quite a few of them. Hiccup, maybe you can. Maybe we have a Discord, but it's semi-private. You'd have to put the actual name of the quest in chat and maybe someone can help you. I wish they fixed loadout swapping. Sometimes I will switch to the previous loadout item with the same inventory spot. Oh my god! Whirlin, that drives me freaking bonkers bananas. Whirlin, how many times have I deleted my gear on stream, live? How many times? So many! Like a billion at this point. I've deleted my shield, my knife again. I deleted, what was it, like my boots the other day or something? It pisses me off so much. It makes me so angry. Not only is it really hard to like know which of your gear items are ones to deconstruct and which are the ones you need to keep unless you're looking really closely, they don't even go back in the same spot in your inventory when you switch loadouts. Anger. I'm so grateful for loadouts. I'm so grateful for loadouts. Don't get me wrong. I'm so happy we have them, but that drives me freaking bonkers, especially because, why? Because I'm stupid and I don't pay attention when I go to deconstruct my gear. Okay, I'm done. Are we good? Are we okay? Are we all right? Can I never talk about that again so I don't, like, die of an aneurysm? Renonata says, I want to start playing again. What's the best server now? Sorry. I would say if you're in North America, play on the Starforge server. That's actually the one we're on, and it does seem to be more populated than the other one. If you're in Europe, I would definitely check out Darth Malgus, though I don't know if I have enough experience to actually suggest it or not. Hey, look, a little lore object. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, this is not a lore object. This is for spraying chemical lizards. Cool. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, no. Star Trek Online has a protection on/off button. Is that like to protect your gear? I would really love a separate gear tab for any gear that you have equipped. I would subscribe just for that alone. Wonder if a more organized inventory would help. No, not a little bit. If my inventory was empty, no, it wouldn't help. Even if my inventory was empty to start with, every time I picked up new gear off the ground, it would still be all in a jumble with the stuff that I just loadout swapped with. But yeah, welcome back to the game. You're checking out Darth Malgus, Elcar? Nice. Cool, cool, cool. I think it depends a lot on... Darth Malgus does depend a lot on the gameplay. Or sorry, the time of day that you're playing, but I'm not sure. Oh, look at that. Godset says DM is good all 24 hours of the day. Good, good, good to hear. You play on Shea Vizsla, Echoes of Corruption. Yeah, Shea Vizsla is very cool because if you're in Australia or the APAC area, the connection is really good. Like, today in Tor, Cal said he is so close to the server that he has a single-digit FPS, like, or whatever, ping connection. Mine's at 86 server lag, which is pretty good right now, actually. I have no desire to join a guild, says Hawkeye. I'm way too casual, I'll just stick with crafted gear. Yeah, there's no problem with not joining a guild either. It's only if you want to do lots of group content. That's the way to do it. Oh, so SWTOR has gear protection on/off, but it does have lots of other funky little bugs. That sucks. This is the polite way of telling you to clean your inventory. I refuse. Every time I clean my inventory, I destroy some of my gear. I finally have some time on my hands, says Renonata, and I want to start playing around my legacy and all of that. Nice, have fun, have fun. Use some of that time for something productive, but otherwise, enjoy. It's a really, I'm sorry, it's my favorite game to spend time in. I kind of like this game. I keep my loadout gear at the bottom of the inventory. I never sort inventory either. That's the problem. I will put it in specific spots, and then it'll start shuffling around when I take it out. It doesn't stay down there. Does it stay down there for you?
Command sent a walker. About time. Help us put it through its paces, would ya?
Oh, the walker one. Yeah, let's go do that one. We have 21 minutes left. Good. Stomp, stomp, stomp. I'm from the UK and I play on Starforge. I used to send items to a character and I was the first one to say, listen to your heart. Aw. You guys all had the same brain on that one. That was pretty funny. Yeah, pew, 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 pew. Oh, I get to be a walker and I get to stomp things. Do you guys remember the bug for this quest? That when this dynamic encounter ended, everyone on the entire planet would accidentally get teleported to this location. That was really funny and weird. That was very amusing. I'm on Satil Sean. I'm on Sean. Satil Sean? Should I think about transferring servers? No. Only, especially if you're playing solo mostly, you really don't have to worry about it. The only time I recommend people take a look at switching servers is if you're trying to do a lot of group content and you know for sure the server you're moving to is more active during the timeline that you play. Otherwise, my biggest suggestion is try joining a guild first. Try joining a guild first. I've watched your videos, says Mike, for a long time, but I've never seen your face before, so let me say hello there. Hi, hey there, Mike. Nice to have you here. Yes, I'm a real person. I'm a real boy. Stop. Oh, I love you. You get to hear me yell about random things and not use a soothing, calming voice to talk about information. What's this one? Orbital strike. Ooh. Oh, it says go back or you're gonna get kicked out. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh no, we've murdered literally everything in the area. That's a problem. That's not good. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Walker can't jump. I wish personal guilds were easier to make in SWTOR. We're not supposed to really have them. I don't wish they were easier to make. They should technically be impossible to make. You're not supposed to be making them, really. I'm not going to complain about them being hard when we're technically just kind of cheating the system. We did do that one day, though. We did do a day where everybody could sign up on a spreadsheet and we would help them make personal guilds. That was really useful that day. We got like, I think at least 30 guilds made. Are dynamic encounters a good way to level alts? Hey, Ariu, yes, they actually are, apparently. A lot of people say that they're quite an effective way to level up, which I'm still kind of surprised about, but it does seem to check out. They're also pretty fun, and they have other achievements and rewards related to them. Dismount walker. Do I just like... Yeah, perfect. I think there's a question about Twitch drops. Hey, Crypty, you got your drop? Nice. Very cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice, nice, nice. And don't forget there's another one coming when update 7.9 drops. And of course, you don't have to come watch me. You can come watch anybody streaming SWTOR for your free stuff. I dropped a whole bunch of loot down here. I saw something gold and wanted to come back and get it. Whoa. I teleported forward and it like spun my camera around. Oh. Can I loot? Yeah, bag FP1 stabilizers. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Look, a free item to clog up my inventory. Hey, Sir Giddy. Let's see, one more on the top right there, and I think I can maybe go back to Hutta, but I can't remember. I haven't been keeping good track of the timers of which ones I've done and not done. So will the Dandelion Wreckage poster just show up in my mail? Yep, exactly. After you claim it, you may have to log out of your character. Like, you don't even have to log out all the way of the game. You may have to log out of your character and go to the character select. But yeah, it'll show up for all your current and future characters in the mailbox.
We've just admitted a group of separatist
What are you doing? Aid defectors.
Use your hand making sure they're unhurt and unarmed.
Whoa! What am I doing up here? Oh, I think this is for a part of the quest that already got finished. I'm getting credit for all of this, but I haven't done anything. Am I gonna actually get the quest completion? I see someone's doing the quest, and the number's going up. But I don't know if I'm gonna get any credit because they're going so fast.
The Separatists are here for the
Oh,
defectors.
good. Okay, it's a phased one. It's fine.
Drive them back.
Defenses to the ridge. Oh, this is the part that I just climbed up. Crypty says, I enjoy your comfy streams and your guides. Been helping me a lot as a returning player. Oh, awesome. That's great. That's great. I stopped playing around 2016, but I recently came back to see all the changes. Hey, that's awesome. Welcome back to the game. Okay, we just need to get one hit in, I think. This is a shared one. Perfect. Okay, I have hit something. I should get credit now. I do enjoy the dynamic encounters. Yeah, they're really neat addition to the game, and they're all over. They're on so many planets now. I remember when they first came out on Hoth. Done. Easy. Nice.
The better for the Republic.
Remember when they first came out, they were just on Hoth and Tatooine. And then they just kept spreading and spreading and spreading. I love that they added them to the starter planets. I think that is super neat. I love that a lot. Gives a really good reason to go back to them. Oh, someone asked earlier, is there a reason to do these dynamic encounters on a max level character? Yes, great question. So if you do them on a low level character, they are good XP and they're just fun to do, you know? If you do them on a high level character, instead of getting XP, you get tech fragments. Where's my quest that I'm trying to do? Is it up here somewhere? Ethan Ramak. Oh, he's the guy around the corner with the datacron. Yeah, I got it. Have you heard of the best tank in SWTOR? I don't know that player, I'm sorry. Are they a PvPer or are they a ops player? I don't really keep track of individuals though, I'm really sorry. Oh, look at all these people. They're all waiting to kill this guy. Look at this character's name. This character's name is Zelvelo. Like Venzalo, except backwards. I love it. Look, there's a little datacron right here. Look, there's all these... Look. This is Ethan Ramak. He's dead. This is who we're waiting for. This is his shuttle. This is his treasure. This is his little datacron. It's gonna tell me you've already gotten this? Some are a combination of personal credit and shared credit. Yeah, I got scared because earlier I missed out on some of the personal credit ones because I wasn't paying attention. So I was being dumb. Okay, let's see. We're gonna log out and go to the other side and check on it. Hey, Winter. Winter says, I have updates on the adventures of Tamagotchi. Swtorista, she has a boyfriend now. Whoa! Oh, I was gonna be mad. I was like, you can't give me a boyfriend. You're all is forgiven now that I read the rest of the sentence. First off, I'm happy that I'm best friends with Freerin. That's awesome. She has a boyfriend now, none other than William Shakespeare himself. Acceptable. I'll take it. If you're gonna give me, if the game rather is gonna give me a virtual boyfriend, William Shakespeare is very acceptable. I love it. Thank you. That's so fun. Guy Zykin yesterday was amazing. Yes, that was such a funny character. Okay, so this character has done all the dynamic encounters on Hutta. The other character did all the dynamic encounters on Ord Mantell. And I don't think they reset for another half an hour, right? On the early planets, it's half an hour, and the later ones, it's 15. Winter says I allowed it because I thought you'd approve. Yes, you are correct. Shakespeare, I hear he's kind of a big deal. Forsooth! Forsooth! Let's see, do I maybe have any other characters that I could hop onto to do a few more? I don't want to level her, so I'm looking for sages and inquisitors who I specifically want to level. Some of them I don't want to level. I want to keep them right where they are. So Sorcerer Heals is 80. She's good. Experience is perfect at level 35. Sorcerer Lightning's 80. Calig's Lightsaber is level 76. Here we go. This is the perfect one to go do. I haven't watched the new season of Freerun. I forgot about it. Oh my god. I just need to go watch the first season again. And then watch the second one. How is the correct way to watch that one that doesn't involve sailing the high seas? Is it like on Crunchyroll or is it on something different? Because I think I originally watched it on an easy way. Was it like Netflix or something like that? The first season. So I should take this character to the planet of Hutta. I can't take the shuttle, so I should just fly there with my little legs. Here we go. Hutta, last question. When crafting, how do I tell the difference between DPS, healing, and tank mods? Yeah, okay, so that's a bit more complicated question. The quick answer is tanking mods are usually blue colored, like the little icon. Usually, not always. They're either an aqua blue or a light blue. And they have the stats. They have more endurance than the other stat that they have on them, like power. More endurance and power compared to their counterparts for DPS. And tank enhancements will have defense, shield absorption, and just shield rating. I think it's shield and absorption and defense are the ones that are only for tanks that the other classes don't care about. And then healer and DPS, the problem is those all share the same stats. It's more just like which distribution. Shield and absorb, I'm sorry. It's only my main class. Shield, absorption, and defense are the ones only for tanks. Go ahead and put it in general, Hiccup. I'll probably send you the answer later, like in Discord. You just put it in the general chat. Or SWTOR chat. Oh, I should actually get going, you guys. This is a, let me see. Have we caught up with all the questions? Mythologic says, I wish summons wasn't tied to guild. Oh my god, I love the summons feature. I wish it was a little friendlier, but I'm so glad we have it because I remember so much in the back of the day. The back of the day, you know, the behind of it. Back in the day, we didn't have that, and it was so much harder to get people together for events. I love that for accessibility. One person needs to know where to go and get there and can summon everybody else. Still my beating heart for that lovely thing. Aw, Haribo is still playing. That's awesome. He's clearly having a fun time there. Let's see, who else is online today? We should go visit someone else. Who else has a camera that we haven't met before? Oh, let's just go say hi to Kitty Kisses. Go say hi to Kitty Kisses. Raid. Kitty Kisses. Kitty Kisses is a very, very friendly player. If you have any questions about the game, he's pretty good at answering them as well. DCH? DCH uses summon a lot? Oh, I thought you said DCH was online. I was like, oh my god, let's raid DCH. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good one. See you later.